annual tournaments. The first 5 is Japan, Korea, Kazakhstan, now Arabian Gulf, and Hong Kong. We are in Division 1. You see, that is Sri Lanka, Singapore, Taiwan, and Singapore, Sri Lanka, Taiwan. So we are in Division 1. The winner of Division 1 will be promoted to the first 5, and the last one will be relegated. Every year this will happen. But if you are in Division 1, then it is not just a 2-day tournament. Then it will be home and away, and it has to be played throughout the year. So then, if we get into Division 1, which I believe that we can, and we would have got into Division 1 if the first team went, the team that practiced, then we have to reorganize our entire local season. You see, we might not be able to have a season starting in May, because there will be home and away matches. Like if we get into the first 5, there will be Japan versus Sri Lanka, one in Colombo, one in Japan. Then Japan, Korea, home and away, over a period of 6 months. You see, then, we have to reorganize it. So, since there is a definite plan by the Asian Rugby Football Union, I think the incoming council has to take that into consideration and work the tournaments and the plans around it. You see, that's easy now. For those days, we didn't know when the IRB matches were and so on and so forth. Now we are in Division 1. The next tournament is in April next year. We are bidding for it, and China is bidding for it. You see, so it will be either in China or Sri Lanka. So we are in Division 1. Next tournament will be in the first week of April. Worked out 2 days, 3 days apart. You see, so we know from now. So the incoming committee has to, get the players going, get a coach, give individual advice, and select according to the opposition to know what length and breadth of player you want. At least you must have 3 players for each position. So some fellow sabotages last minute, you have 2 others. Because it can, because we don't have contracts. Like cricket, we don't have contracts with players because we are not paying them. This is on mutual trust and pride for playing for the country.
What's about the coach, Mr. George Simking? Is there any possibility that he's going to come back to?
Well, Simkin was an excellent coach, and I understand his feelings. He in fact returned the money, but we gave him the money. He's a very professional chap. But the thing is, now Carrington, he went on tour with the team. Of course, it was mainly CR fellows whom he has been training. That's why there was cohesiveness and they were playing together. But he is a level 4 IRB coach. And of course, the most important thing in a coach is that he must have a very good knowledge of the opposition. And he must initially try to select big players or people who are ideally suited for that position. If he can't get that, he must change the game plan according to the type of play he has and conduct training in a manner that it won't be boring for the players, because so these are things that have to be taken into consideration. People are doing jobs. So all that the incoming council will have to discuss with the new coach, because they know next April, the tournament is in April, work accordingly.
And so is there any message you want to give out to young rugby players?
No, the thing is, it is a good sport, but you must do it as training for life, not for the temporary glory that it offers. You win a match, everybody looks up to you and carries you. You lose a match, you don't have anybody. But it is always good to lose a match, then you know who your friends are. You see, when you win a match, everybody is your friend, When you lose a match, only the fellows, your true friends will be with you. So it's good to lose a few matches. Then you know who your real friends are, and then after that win. But take rugby and all sports as a training for life, because you are preparing yourself for rigors of future life. You lose, you get up, you have to win again. It's a training for life. Otherwise, some people play and they are very glorified. After that, nobody looks at them and they are down in the dumps. So they must know that that is the order of the day. When you stop playing, somebody else will come to that position. And you get on with your life. You see, so if you take it as a training for future life, then you have learned and gained something. But if you have done it for the wrong reason, after you stop playing, you are miserable, saying not a bugger looks at me, nobody looks at me. You see, so who wants to look at you once you stop playing? Of course, then if you study and have a career, then you are okay. You see, so I always knew that, when I stop rugby, I must become a surgeon, so that people will always continue to look at me. So you must have a career, you see.
Yes.
Don't go for a temporary glory of, just getting a million here, million there, playing rugby. You must aim at being comfortable after the age of 45. There's no point getting money at 30, 35. And most of these rugby players, some clubs I know in the hill country are playing large amounts of money. But that will only be for 2, 3, 4 years, 5, 6 years. After that, nobody looks at them. Who wants to look at them because they are somebody else? You see, and they are out. They have not learned a trade. The money is finished, it's gone. Take sports and rugby as a training for life. Don't try to be comfortable in life till you are 45. Till 45, learn. Struggle. Because after 45, you must be comfortable. That must be the aim. Not to have quick money and beg after you are 45. Or depend on your friends to buy you drinks or whatever. That's stupid.
As we wrap up, that was Dr. Maiya giving us his thoughts not only on rugby but on how rugby can be a lesson for life and how we can take out a lot that comes out of rugby and apply it in normal life. So thank you for talking to the ThePapare today, sir. Thank you, sir.
Right.
Thank you.